What's up everybody, King of Fomo here coming at you with your daily crypto update. In this video, we're going to be talking about NFTs yet again. I'm going to be talking specifically about how you can make $600,000 profit with NFTs. Now, it goes without saying that NFT videos are my least popular videos that I've released in a very long time. Viewership is way down and engagement is way down, but I'm not making videos just to get the top amount of views. I know that people are looking forward to seeing percent daily contracts and things of the old in crypto, but honestly, when it comes to really earning in crypto, you have to jump in on things early. And if there's one thing that people are not good at, people are not good at staying focused or learning new things until it is too late. So that's expected. That you're not going to see a lot of hype on this thing until really the hype is already at its peak and you've missed the opportunity. But for those of you who are watching right now, we are going to talk about this 600k profit. I'm going to show you guys my list of NFTs and the potential to make 600k with it and why that is not an insane number at all. Before I get into that, make sure you guys head on over to my Patreon page if you do want to support me continuing to make these videos and continuing to find the gems, the early stuff. Then go ahead and head on over to Patreon. You'll get access to my Discord community and access to my videos 2 to 3 days early. So going back to this is my list of NFTs. Now there's two in particular that I'm zoning in on, focusing in on for this 600k profit. That's about 100 and I think it's about 190 Ethereum altogether, and I'll show you guys where I got those numbers. But honestly, when you're looking at NFTs, it really just takes a few to really kick off your earnings. Even though you might have 10, 20, 30 NFTs worth a lot, again, it really only takes a few of those, a fraction of those, for you to go to get in profit. And that's the way that it's been for many people in here. So let me just show you guys. I'll just get right into the meat and potatoes of the numbers right now. So I just bought two NFTs that I'm really focused on, one of them being Paladin Pandas. So you can see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Paladin Panda NFTs, and the other one being the Coin Game Dev Squad or Video Game Dev Squad. And for this one, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Coin Game Dev Squad right there. So where am I getting these numbers from? If I take a look at the top NFTs on OpenSea, the floor price is what you really want to pay attention to, because essentially what floor price means is if you want to sell your NFT right away and you want somebody to take it for the price that it is, then you list it either at floor price or a little bit below floor price so people can get a little bit of a steal, a little bit of a deal, and they'll buy up your NFT really quickly. So that's what floor price means. It means pretty much the price that you can sell it at, minimum, pretty easily. And there's a lot of NFTs that you've probably heard about in the news or just in the crypto world in general. Bored Ape Yacht Club. And the other number that you want to pay attention to is assets right here. So 10,000. There are 10,000 Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs, and these NFTs are worth 40 Ethereum minimum. If you want to get one for less than 40 Ethereum, good luck. You can put a bid in and maybe somebody will accept your bid, but for the most part, if you want to get one of these NFTs right away, you gotta fork up 40 Ethereum. 10,000 of these things, 40 Ethereum minimum. So this is an NFT that is just a profile picture. There's really not much more you can do with that. I mean, there's a little bit more you can do with some of the stuff that I'm going to be talking about, but the case is these NFTs don't do that much more than holding them and maybe doing a few extra features. So another one that's more recent that we can see right here, this is the Cool Cats NFT. Again, we have a floor price of 10 Ethereum. This is a new NFT, came out recently, a floor price of 10 Ethereum per NFT. And again, you're looking at assets of a total supply of 10,000 Cool Cats. So seeing that NFTs can hit these numbers, again, we can take a look at the Cool Cats website right here, and here's what they look like. They're essentially just profile picture NFTs yet again. You can read that their whole overview is more about community, giveaways, claims, raffles, and maybe breeding so they can make some more NFTs, but they pretty much just look nice, and beyond that, you're not getting that much more value out of that other than getting a profile pic NFT, something that is hot commodity. I mean, you can even make a comparison. I was just just talking about this earlier about something like Balenciaga or some of those super expensive brands, even though those brands are producing materials that do not cost like $2,000 to make it a sweatshirt. They can charge that because they have the branding. And this is the same thing with NFTs. They can charge upwards of 10 Ethereum for these cool cats because they have the branding. So let me go back to my profile right here. These are very similar NFTs. So particularly with the Coin Games Dev Squad, we'll take a look at this. They have 5.6 thousand items here in Coin Games Dev Squad. And for Paladin Pandas, you have 9.8 thousand. So we can go ahead and round those numbers up to about 10,000 and to about 5,000 for Paladin Pandas and for Coin Games Dev Squad. So what does that mean? If we make a direct comparison with an NFT that is brand spanking new, the Cool Cats NFT, again, 10,000 of those things available worth 10 Ethereum each. Can you get the same numbers from a similar NFT, which we're looking at right here, the Paladin Pandas, 10,000 of these things worth 10 Ethereum each? Well, let's go ahead and add that up if these numbers do get there. Now, there's actually more than just looking at the numbers and comparing them side by side, but let's just look at the numbers right now. So again, we talked about this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these Paladin Pandas. So you're looking at a grand total of about 60 Ethereum if it gets to that same level of Cool Cats. Again, Cool Cats is not that old, so Paladin Pandas getting there within a week, a couple weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a couple months is definitely within the realm of possibility. And on top of that, your Paladin Pandas NFT does more than just have your profile pic image, but they're creating a game much like Axie Infinity, where these NFTs can be used for something in the future, potentially and hopefully. And that to me skyrockets their value up even more and puts it at a sustainable 10 ETH minimum if it does reach those levels. So again, that is a free. When I spent right there, I mean, you can see the amount that I spent, the last amount of Ethereum. I've already pretty much broken even on all of these NFTs already. So if I wanted to sell them at these offers, I'm able to do that. But that's just the offer price. I mean, Paladin Pandas right now is going at a floor price of 0.15 Ethereum, which is a little bit less than what I actually spent on all these 0.15 Ethereum. So I can get a profit from just dumping these tokens at floor price right now. But I'm looking at the bigger gains for this. So again, you're looking at 60 Ethereum worth of NFTs if it reaches the same level of Cool Catch, which again, to me, is a low bar. Now, the same case goes with my other NFT that I picked right here, the Coin Games Dev Squad, except it's a little bit different. So with Coin Games Dev Squad, there's only about half of the NFTs available, 5.6 thousand items available. So what does that mean for the price of these things? I think the floor price can definitely hit the level of Cool Catch, which is 10 Ethereum per 10,000, which will put it at 20 Ethereum per 5,000. So we already said back here we had 60 Ethereum banked from the Paladin Pandas, potentially, and potentially let's go ahead and count up the Ethereum from the Coin Games Dev Squads. That's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140 Ethereum from the Coin Games Dev Squad. So that's going to put my grand total, if both of these NFTs hit the same level of Cool Cats, which again, in my opinion, is a low bar. You're looking at a total of 200 Ethereum, which is pretty much 660,000 US dollars. So if you haven't been looking at NFTs and if you don't understand kind of where the value of these things come from, hopefully that gives you guys an idea of what these things can do. It does take patience. It does take looking for the right thing. But, this stuff isn't going to be going away anytime soon. If you can get an NFT like these cat figures worth 10 Ethereum each at 10,000 a piece, this is definitely something that you shouldn't be ignoring in the long run. So those are just two of my multiple NFTs that I've purchased. And if you really dig into the space and you find maybe 4 or 5 NFTs that you like and you buy a few of them, then again, you really only need one or two to take off. Even if we get it done, like even if I'm completely wrong about Coin Game Dev Squad and I'm completely wrong about Paladin Pandas, if the Uwu crew, for example, goes up to 20 Ethereum, that's still more than beyond breaks me from even, and I get way more profit from just that one compared to the many that I've already purchased. But it's all about patience. So let's take a look at the numbers that I've earned so far from, again, I've really only been dipping my toes into NFTs for the past month and a half. So again, with Paladin Pandas, we already saw I purchased these for about 0.14 Ethereum a piece, and we're looking at a floor price of 0.15 Ethereum. So that's break even. If I wanted to sell all these things, I'd get a little bit of a profit from doing that and selling all of these things right there. CoinGames Dev Squad, floor price of 0.4. So I purchased the CoinGames Dev Squad. Most of them I purchased for about this price right here, which is about 2.245 Ethereum a piece. Now, if we go over to see how much CoinGames Dev Squad right now is worth, it's almost worth about double of that, about 0.4 Ethereum a piece. So again, with that alone, I've already doubled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I said 7 of these things approximately. And over time, we're going to see a lot more interest in these NFTs. And again, the same deal as with CoinGames Dev Squad. Personally, I'm looking for NFTs that will have life over the span of the next few months to years, and not necessarily the fad of the month or the fad of the next 2 months. And I do believe that with game development, we can find at least 1 or 2 or 3 of these NFTs in the game development world that will take off and that will do something similar to Axie Infinity. And a lot of people have been saying it. If you look at something like Fortnite, or if you look at other games that are play to earn type of games, you're going to see more and more of those take over, and it's just a matter of who's going to figure it out first. I mean, you can watch the interview with Tim Josty, who is the developer for CoinGames Dev Squad. I agree with a lot of the stuff that he says about this evolving world. But again, if you have no idea how any of this works, I highly recommend you do educate yourself in this whole world. It's confusing, but I mean, once you figure it out, you'll really start to understand. If you're still stuck in the methods of old in crypto, of the methods of crypto moves a million miles per hour, and if you're stuck doing something that you were doing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months ago, and you're doing the same thing and looking for the same stuff, sure, you might have a little bit of success, but honestly, you really should move where the places where the most people are being in the place in terms of using crypto and seeing how crypto evolves. And I do believe that NFTs is one of those places. There's a lot more to talk about on the channel. I told you guys sometime in October, Sunday Swap is launching on Cardano. There's CNFTs on Cardano as well. So stay tuned. Hopefully a lot of that stuff will come to light this month. I'm really excited for Cardano this month. But that is mostly everything for today. Hopefully we'll see some more green days in crypto, but honestly, it doesn't really matter too much. With the NFT space, you can see green in the reddest of red days. But with that alone, if we look at our coins that we've talked about in the past, we talked about Cardano, we've talked about Rose on this channel as well. Rose is going up pretty nicely, and we've talked about a few other things too. So it's a lot of patience. If you play the waiting game instead of jumping on every shiny object that pops in front of your face, you're going to be more successful. That is everything for today, guys. Catch you in the next video. Again, support the channel on Patreon, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about your NFTs. I know a lot of people have talked to me about different types that are out. This is the only drawback with NFTs. They take a ton of research. So I'm not going to be jumping into every single new NFT that comes out because I just can't do the tons and tons of research that is involved. But like I said, that is everything for this video. We will talk to you guys in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.